Good day, my homies. How's everybody doing? Yeah, man. What I want to talk today is I want to talk about what everyone experiences in their life occasionally, well, actually a lot of the time, and that is like bad circumstances and bad situations in life, and some people call them like downs, and some people call them dips in life, which occur more often than your ups, which are your positive kind of aspects in life and your positive periods in your life. Um, what I would like to say is that, when you're going through a bad time in your life and like nothing's looking up and nothing's going your way, everyone's against you, everyone's angry with you, everyone wants to fight you, no one believes in you, no one notices you, and you're completely powerless and you feel like everything that you're doing is basically fruitless and that you basically, you're just kind of running in one spot. What I'd like to encourage you is to do is basically, you know, when you have a goal, or even if you don't have a goal and you're just going through life, you are going to experience these kind of rough spots and these down situations. But the most important thing is to realize that, especially when they have a goal, then it's basically, it's preparation. You need to see it as preparation for you to achieve that goal and achieve that outcome. And the thing about that is, if you go through the preparation, if you go through the low periods and you decide to give up, then that preparation, that preparing you, your character, strengthening your character, strengthening your personality, strengthening you as a person, and helping you to develop the necessary traits and aspects and capabilities and skills that you need to have going through those hard periods. And if you give up in at that point where kind of you need the most faith and the most courage, then all that preparation goes for nothing. So what I'd like to encourage you guys to do is go through it with all your might and all your power. And even though you feel powerless, summon as much power as you can and keep moving forward and push on. And and you'll come out at the end, and you know, um, have faith. Like that's where it counts. That's where faith, like, is most important. Is in situations like that, where you actually want to believe as much as possible, and you want to keep your thoughts and everything. You want to focused, on what you want, and as opposed to what you don't want. And the easier you can do this, then the easier you'll be able to get out of your negative situation, and the faster. But yeah, as long as you know, like, negative situations, bad times are basically like you having to go through them in order to strengthen you, to build you up, but then go through them properly, and have faith and have belief that they're not going to last, because they never do. After the storm, there's always sun. Go through the storm, and then get to the sun, and then, then all your glory will come out at the end of the day, when things start changing and they start moving in your direction again. Um, yeah, and that's why I encourage you, because, and also another thing I encourage you to do is have a goal, like set a goal, decide what you want, find out who you are, decide what you want, and push for it, and become that person, and have those goals, something to achieve, become better, try and become better in every aspect, a little bit every day, and all of that adds up. But you have to find out who you are, and you have to find what you want, and you have to work towards it. And, never give up, and you keep going and you keep pushing, and all those little efforts add up to like a big amount at the end of the day. But if you don't have a goal, then if you just kind of, day to day job, don't have any set kind of aspirations or anything, then you will still go through bad times. But the fact is, you're going through them for nothing. It's not that they're strengthening you. It's not that they're being used for any particular purpose. You're just going through them just to go through them because that's part of life. That's a cycle of life. But when you go through them and you've got a goal, then it's basically gearing you towards attaining that goal. It's preparing you, your character, your spirit, and everything, and towards that achievement of that goal. So always have your faith. Always muster as much faith and courage and kind of belief in yourself in any way you possibly can during bad times and tough times, because that's what will lead you to your win, and that's what will lead you to you conquering and excelling and prospering in life, and having a successful life, and basically saying that this life was worth it, that you lived a worthwhile life. And I think everybody would likes that. I think everybody wants that out of life at the end of the day. Thanks for listening, guys. This is Z Nation. Peace out.